Y'all like my beach hat? Somebody gave this to me for my 42nd birthday. You know, I keep stuff. So it's just me and Joe because the kids say they ain't about this hot life. Don't move, darling. Would I go?
Yeah. I don't want all these stuff right there.
From the fire department from the olden days?
I don't like that. Right in the car.
You said that go?
I'll turn there. Turn there.
One right there.
That does it?
Yes, it keeps it just up. Okay, keep the little girl. See? You see that? I need what she's drinking. You pour something and come right now. Yeah, I like her. Well, these are for the old people. And they're moving. Check it out.
Hey, Jack.
It's hard to stand in the cup and stay steady. Everything ended up at the fairgrounds. What happened? So there you are. Everything ended up at the fairgrounds, right? And then Joe's like, let's go eat at Pollo Loco. And then he got cheap just now. And he says, you want to go home and save the money? You guys see this white dude walking in front of us? He's creepy as hell. When I had my camera on top of a sign during the parade so that you guys could get a not shaken view, he was watching it as he went by. I grabbed it. He knew I grabbed it because I saw him. I didn't even care that I profiled him. So I told Joe, I said, watch that he doesn't have a knife, stab us in the jugular or something like that guy in Oregon. They're closed? You go see, I'll wait here. Let Joe go see. I don't like walking if I don't have to. It's open. Están abierto. You see, you made me walk. They probably closed because they know it's Fontana Days and the streets will be shut down for these 2 or 3 hours. Well, not even 2 or 3 hours because it's been shut since the morning when they had the run. So it's okay. Papa over at Tom's, he opens anytime.
You think you are like a bag of chips, huh?
Yes, and I got the dip.
Show me the dip.
I'm glad that I've been going to the gym because it makes it easy for me to walk these distances, you know? This street never has cars like this because of the parade. It's all backed up. You going through the church? We're gonna cut through the church, guys.
That's our church.
It looks like everybody had the same idea to cut through the church. Well, I tell you, black people always know where to find shade. I was already cutting across, right? He said, I'm gonna walk in the shade while I have it. Twerk, babe. Twerk for me. Twerk, no, twerk. Nobody wants nobody strip twerk. Twerk. That's not twerking, it's up and down. It's up and down, fool. So this is what they do from code enforcement, right? They look up this alley, and if they see the shrubbery right here, they'll give everybody a $300 fine, including me, even though my yard is clean, but they can't see it. After we came back from the parade yesterday, nothing happened, guys. Joe got one of his headaches, so he put an ice pack, took some ibuprofen, went to sleep in a recliner, and then I just sat in the other recliner next to him and edited the video for the cooking channel. I still have some voiceover to do for that, and I also edited some of the vlog, which is the parade part of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first 11 minutes because I'm doing that thing that I told you guys I would do from time to time when I put 2 days worth of vlogging together to make one big vlog. So anyways, when I woke up this morning, first of all, I didn't sleep so good last night. I fell asleep very pleasantly at first, and then something awoken me. Something woke me up, and I don't know what the word is. And after that, I just started to have just a lot of worries, fretting and worries. So I just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. So Julie, that's why you got like a late text from me, like wee hours of the morning your time, saying that I was praying for you, because I was praying for you at that moment. But I woke up after that feeling great. And I'm still working on my slogan. I think I've got it now. I'm working on my logo, and Joshua's rebuilding that for me. And so now I'm working on making new business cards, and I'm gonna have to contact the cartoonist to change out the logo. I'm changing the logo. Did I tell you guys I was changing the logo? So anyways, at 9:45 or 10 o'clock, the church that I used to go to, remember now, I have not been to church since the weekend before voting, and I went back Christmas Day. So I went the Sunday before elections, so that was around November 6th. I didn't go back till Christmas Day, and then since then I have not gone back. And you guys know why I have not gone back. I cannot sit under any pastor that's praying for Donald Trump. I am so sorry. You don't have to pray against him, but if you're praying, for him to stay in power, and you're praying for him to guide us and lead us, I have no part in you, because that, like my sister says, if the pastors can't figure out what Donald Trump is about, then they're false prophets, just like he is. So the pastor was preaching today, and he was talking about some investors that he has in properties that, he's trying to develop. And it's not the investor, it's the developer. He was talking about the developer, and he was saying that he was having trouble because the developer appears to be someone that's somewhat like Donald Trump, to where he acts like he's acting in the best interest of the church, but he's really just lining his pockets. I'm like, hello? You're actually saying something negative about, against Donald Trump? And so I listened, I pushed my earbuds in even deeper. And so he's talking about Trump, and he goes, in case you guys don't know, because I guess maybe the people in that church, they don't read or something. There's only one sister from the church that I know, her husband is big up in some department in the church. And I wouldn't think that she would like the stuff that I put on Facebook. She likes everything I put on Facebook. I was like, oh, she's going to be in trouble, child. So he was talking about Trump, that, he said, I thought he was going to make America great again, but obviously he just wants to line his pockets, and that's why he's in collusion with Russia. And I'm like, finally you woke up? My sister's like, I still wouldn't go back there. My sister's like, they're false prophets if they can't figure out what Trump is about. So anyways, I want to set all that mess aside and talk about climate deniers, because I've been so upset over this Paris Agreement thing and the fact that Trump pulled us out of it, because we look like such idiots to get pulled out of this, to create coal jobs for the people in America. The reason that I'm against the coal mines is because of the coal mines why I have this deficiency, the pseudocholinesterase deficiency. It traces right back to my Scottish ancestors who worked in the coal mines, where the malathion in the coal mines wiped them of the pseudocholinesterase, and then it passed down through my parents to me, and now I'm deficient. And so I don't have any love of coal mines. We don't need to harness coal anymore for energy. We can harness so many other things. And that's why I was glad when I heard that Elon Musk quit on Trump, because when he pulled out of the climate thing, and I think the president of Disney pulled out too, a whole bunch of people are pulling out. So what I don't understand about climate deniers who are evangelicals or fundamentalists is, if you read your Bible and you're really into every written word that's in that Bible, then you should know that that's in the Bible, the warming of the earth and ending by fire and stuff. I thought it was just stuff that they told us when we were younger so we could be good kids, but I went and found it, guys. And I'm not going, this is not a Bible story, this is just something I want to read to you guys. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. 2 Peter comes to the back of the Bible after Hebrews and James, and is it after James? Let's see who comes. Yeah, James, and it comes before the 3 Johns, all right? So 2 Peter 3:10 says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens will pass away with a great noise, and the elements will melt with fervent heat. Both the earth and the works that are in it will be burnt up, not turned up, burnt up, okay? It says burned. And so as a Christian, why do you not believe that that day is coming? And why would you not want to try to prevent it for as long as you can? This just reminds me of Noah back in the day. If you believe the Noah story, a lot of people don't believe the Noah story. But back in the day when Noah was warning the heathens and the sinners that God was going to end the earth by flood, they didn't believe him because there was no rain. They hadn't seen any rain. There were no scientists, I guess, telling them about rain or whatever. And so they didn't believe, so they got wiped out. And that's when God put the rainbow and said, in the future, what I'm going to do is burn you all up. So now, these evangelical preachers and stuff are like, I don't care, God will take care of it. In Genesis, it says, I put you on the earth to have dominion over the earth and everything that's in it. Why would you not want to take care of the earth? And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these people that recycles everything and hug a tree and stuff. But I do believe that the earth is warming, and I do believe that if we don't stop, I do believe that it's man-made, and I do believe that if we don't do something to stop it, we're gonna all be burning up. And for the people that say, oh, I don't care, I'll be dead, like people my dad's age, 74, I don't care, I'll be dead. You have grandkids, So it's like, I don't understand this where, oh, God will take care of it. If God wanted to comb your hair, you think he would come out of heaven and comb your hair for you? No, get up, get the comb and comb your hair, So I just don't understand evangelicals. Finally done with the editing of the video that goes up at the cooking channel tomorrow. Everything's in place. I just have to save it and then upload, but I'll upload later on tonight after I upload this vlog. Because at this time of the day, 5:23 Sunday evening, every man and his brother is on the computer right now. When you have broadband, like what we have through the cable company, when everybody is on at the same time, it slows you down because it's kind of like being on the same highway at the same time. It gets congested. They've told us we need to buy a box that's called a Nighthawk, I guess, and that box is like 180 bucks. If I came across $200 right now, you want to know what I'd do with it? Fix the actuator on my Tahoe. I'm not buying no Nighthawk or Blackhawk or whatever the box is called. Joshua's over there getting his dinner in the kitchen and he's moving the plate so gently because he knows I'm talking with you guys. Joshua's so sweet. Joshua's not like his dad. Joe would pull the plate hard and clink and I don't care if you're vlogging. The reason why sometimes I don't like all the noise in the vlogs, because I know a lot of vloggers will leave whatever normal noises are going on in the background. If it's the TV, the kid yelling at you. The reason why I don't like to leave those clinking noises is because I edit with headphones or earbuds and I can hear them and they hurt through and through. So if they hurt me, they must hurt you guys. So that's why I always try to be very careful about the sounds that's going on in the background. So anyways, Joe's watching something on TV and I've had him muted. And he's been so cool about that. So, Joe, did you get your headache today? Did you get any headache today? He says just a slight one. I think the one came on yesterday because of all the bright sun and the heat that we were in. You want to know what Joe did yesterday? We're walking home, right, from the restaurant that we stopped and eat at. And we're almost home. And he asked me if I'm done with the water because I had water in a throwaway water bottle. And I said, oh, you can have some. I thought the reason why he asked me if I was done with the water is because he wanted some. He opened it and he watered the grass that was near where we were. I'm like, what the hell? Why would you throw away my water? You don't want to know how much I freaked out. I'm always afraid we're not going to have enough water. Every time I go anywhere to LA, anywhere, I have water on the car and I've water to drink and I have grapes and I'm always afraid I'm going to run out of food and drink. And so I always, even though I was like a block and a half away from home, I wanted to make sure that I had that water right up to the front door. He just tossed it out of the grass. Speaking of grass, this is the first time in about 5 years we've been to the fair and they had grass at the park. It's not just dirt, it was grass. I was like, Joe, look, it's grass, it's grass. Josh was over there laughing. Helen, I know you gave me a lot of fair foods to make, fried turkey leg and all type of stuff. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get into that fair food, but we'll see. We'll see what I'll do next week. Right now, it's this Mexican bread pudding thing for Monday. If something pops in my brain between now and Wednesday, I might do something for Wednesday. If not, I'll just wait for the following Monday and put up something else. So this is a new month. It's June the 4th. And all my bills are due between the 1st and the 10th. And then the rest are due between the 10th and the 20th. The only reprieve I have is from the 20th to the 30th or the 31st. To where like things are due more slowly, and I don't get paid from Google till the 21st. And if the 21st is like on a Saturday or Sunday, I don't see the money till that following Monday or Tuesday. I didn't even look to see how much it was this time. God, I hope it's more than it's been lately. I hope it's not less. Yeah, Joe, do you have to go to the auction tomorrow, babe? He's gonna go tomorrow to check out some vehicles. What are you checking out, cars or SUVs? Joe? SUVs? Yeah! Why is it some people say SUV? Like, listen to Shamar Moore talk. He'll say SUV. So they'll say something like this year, which is THIS year, YEAR. This year. And they won't say this year with the TH at the start. They'll say this year. This year. Kind of like if they're saying DISH and then YEAR. This year. And so because of that, they'll say, get the SUV. The SUV. I don't know, they talk weird. Some people talk really, really weird. I almost forgot to tell you guys, I'm definitely watching the coverage about the terror attack in London. Is it London, Josh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the bridge, London. It's sad, y'all. It's really sad. And I hate to see this idiot use it for his political gain. You know who I mean. But I hate that anybody has to lose their life. I mean, we lost my mom last year and it's devastating, but at least she was sick. These people were healthy and then boom, they're gone. You could just imagine. Bye guys.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay guys, see I'm doing it.
Very, very.
Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
What's the splash?
Yeah.